Hey, okay. I mean, but normally you don't have. But this is the thing, and I'm. I come to the point. I've come to the point where I feel I'm not gonna lie because
she like
when you're grown, just go ahead and tell the truth. When you're grown, just go ahead and tell the truth. It's hard.
Today at work, so we had one on one with my manager, and she asked me, "Do you like your job? Do you like how and I'm like, yeah, I like it.
Oh, it's great. It's wonderful.
Amazing.
Why you trying to hurry and click off
off
of Monster.com.
Yeah. I didn't even realize I lied at work today too. Then my supervisor's like, "Yeah, is all this stuff too much for you?" I'm like, "No, I'm good. Yeah. Meanwhile, I was on Monster.com.
Right, on Monster looking for the next job. And it's great. You know,
does this top look cute on my baby?
It's a job.
That was like I was at because I just started working in the children's place not too long ago, and this couple came in asking me if this one dress look cute on one baby because they saw it online, and I'm in the back, and it's my job to tell them that it looks nice, and really that child looked like a piñata. Like I was just done. So I'm sitting there.
Maybe that's the look they was going for.
And that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I'm not going to discredit them. So my manager says, no, that just looks horrible. And I'm like,
because your manager's been there a while. But who's going to fire your manager?
What if she don't like it? And then so the husband's saying he like it, and the wife is like, you don't know nothing, and da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, so do you want me to ring you out?
Right.
Are you done?
I got another customer.
So, were they of the pinata persuasion?
And that's what I said. And it was so cute. But
oh no, there's a purple one back over there.
Pinata persuasion?
No,
straight up.
They was for that.
I'll be straight up.
I was honest.
People tend to tell
things cute. No, that
they say what you want to hear.
Yeah, they told me, say what you think they would want to hear.
You tend to say, especially if somebody asks you how they look and they
polish the
look
turd.
so nice, or does my breast stink, or
if your breast thing, I'm gonna tell you.
I'm gonna tell you honestly, I got some gum in my purse. What you want to do?
I got my halitosis, son.
People say they will, but you're surprised.
Like that.
You know, or if you don't say something, and I'm kind of revisiting, going back over what we talked about at the beginning. Silence is something else, because if I see something hanging out of your nose.
No, I be straight up. I be like, that's why I got booties. I
recently saw somebody and they were just talking, having a deep conversation with me, and I was trying not to know what to do because they were like,
just like signal to their nose.
Break into, they was giving an intense conversation, and when you do this, everybody does.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, and then everybody started. If you look around, other people who know that signal, but they were like standing right here, and it was just like lodged right here. It wasn't like hanging; it was just like right there.
It was in the corner.
No, this boogie, they had a boogie like sitting right there, and he was talking to me, and I was like, "Ooh, that's why you got a boogie." How's that?
Wow.
Wow. You just hold confidence.
No, but I do not tell them that because nobody wants to walk around with a boogie.
Nobody does. So I had to figure out when to jump in. You gotta jump in like.
Hey, like double dutch.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out when to jump in because you want to know. But sometimes we don't say things because we don't.
I can't help.
We don't really consider the weight of it. So I'll say this to you. Because this conversation today is born out of a very lengthy conversation that I had with a young woman last night.
It's a camera on conversation or camera off conversation?
This can be a camera on. I have to be very careful.
Okay.
I was talking to a young lady last night that the Lord had kind of put back in my mind. I was like, I wonder what, how you just strike up a conversation with people and then people kind of come back to your mind a little bit later. Yeah. So I've learned when people stay on my mind to call them, and we play phone tag for a little while, and then this young lady wound up calling me back. So I was just like, hey, what's going on? I was thinking about you, I'm praying about you, praying for you. How you been? Oh, I've been pretty good, so and so. But I knew that they were I knew that they were in a fully backslidden state. That means once knowing Christ, once serving Christ, but now completely rejecting. No, I don't want to say completely because there's still something in there that I'm grabbing onto, and I see a light and I keep grabbing for that light. But choosing not to serve the Lord. So I just asked a plain old question. I said, please tell me. It's a question that I asked in Vacation Bible School. Please tell me what is so good that will have you throw everything away. All right, girl.
Y'all need to stop doing that.
I said, what is it? Well, it really, I like to smoke. I like to smoke. I said, wow. I said, well, I do understand the physiological part of smoking, Physiological.
I'm glad you said it like that.
Because this is the type of person I'm talking to. Yeah, I have to talk to this person like that. Physiological. I understand, having to do with your body. I understand that every cigarette has 8 units of nicotine in it. And when you're smoking, if you smoking a pack a day, you're talking about 80 units of brain injection of this nicotine that's hooking you in. It has 25,000 chemicals in it. 50 of them we know causes cancer. You said 50 are carcinogens. We know they cause cancer. I know, there's no doubt about it.
Cigarettes have 25,000 chemicals?
2,500. 2,500.
I didn't know it had that many chemicals.
It has 2,500 chemicals in them. One of them is ammonia. One of them is
And it's worse
arsenic. Another one is formaldehyde. It's certain. There are 2,500. So I'm talking to this person. I said, so I get that. I understand that. I said, but is it so good? Well, I've been doing it for a long time. I said, well, this is the thing. You're getting older. Mm-hmm. And people tell you when your body's is about to change at 11, 12, because you're about to start your cycle. They tell you that. Mm-hmm. Your mama try to get you ready. Or somebody try to get you ready. Health teacher, somebody try to get you ready. When you having a baby, people will tell you what changes you probably go through. They got it all online. You can go and look for yourself. Right. But you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But when you go to another stage in your life, when you get to about 35, 33, 35, your body's going to start changing again. And everything you're doing now is going to show back up again. I said, so you don't see it now, but soon you're going to pay for it. I said, so I understand though. I understand the hook. It's in your flesh. Well, it's drinking too. I'm still trying. I can get it. I cannot drink, but and I know she's going to be watching this because she be stalking us. Okay? Because I told her about this class, so she be kind of, it's like 5 views, and I'm sure she's one of them. Right? So she's like,
some of them up to like 200.
I know it. You see,
yeah,
so she's like, yeah, well, it's the drinking. I don't have to drink that much though. I just like this certain type of beer. I just love it. It's just good.
What's it?
I said, beer?
Mm-hmm. It's not a beer.
No, Heineken, because that's what my mom drinks.
You see what I'm saying?
Not everywhere.
I'm not going to call the name of the beer because it might have been said already. Heineken. So I'm not going to call the name of the beer, but here it is. It's just good. I just like the way it feels. I just like it. Just puts me in this like floaty mode. I said, describe the feeling. This is hour and a half worth of conversation. I said, I really want to get to the brass tacks of why you do what you do. Let's talk about it. I said straight up. You really want to hear it? Yeah, I really want to hear it. Just tell me, because if I know this person was serving God and this person was doing great things in their church, and now they're like way over here, I'm like, what's going on? So we go on. I said, well, I understand. I said, because anything that changes your behavior and anything that changes your thinking when you put it into your body is considered a drug. Alcohol is just a drug you can drink. So if you're already prone to addictions, I get it. This is me talking the health side of me. I understand that, I understand barbiturates. I understand how things can take you up and down. I understand if you already got things. So I'm just having that, and I just understand. I said, but is it that good? I said, you're not even talking about beer. You're not even talking about mixed drinks. You're not even talking about mixed drinks. You're not even talking about liquor. You're talking about beer? Is that good?
No.
Well, no, it's not that good. So this is it's not that good. It's just, I just like it. I just like the way it makes me feel. Okay, well, what else you got? Give me. This is me pulling out. I said, what else you got? She was just like, party. I love the party. I love music. I said, oh, you talking to me? I get the music thing. So this is me. I understand that. I get it. I said, you can be addicted to it. It makes you feel a certain way. You can get caught into it, especially if you're already high, if you're already drunk, and you turn on a good song, you in the club, baby, you could be on another planet and just be having fun. I get that. But is it that good by the time you come down off of that? Well, no, it's not that good. It's just that I like the feeling. It's just, I said, but is it, I said, please just tell me. Just be honest with me.
Right.
I like the way it makes me feel, but I never thought about stopping it. I said, okay, well, let's talk about it. And there's one more thing. And this is the conversation in short. And there's one more thing. I don't know if I can tell you this.
Camera on?
No, camera on. Leave the camera on because she's going to laugh when she sees it. it's one more thing. Sister Russell, it's one more thing. Well, what could it be? Sex. Okay, I figured that out.
With women.
Right. So she said, I said, okay, I get that. That's physiological too. That's flesh. That's,
Wait, what you say?
No, she's talking to her. Me.
She's
You forget there's more than one.
She said, wait a minute.
So she was like,
what is this? What's happening?
she's like, yes, it's Russell sex. She said, but it's not sex with males.
Yep, I called it.
Okay.
I called
Out
it.
there. Now this is somebody who was in church, right? When I tell you in church, I'm talking about church and serving the Lord. Church is in her 30s right now, right? So I'm saying,
And she 30?
she's 30, right?
Wait a minute, I'm trying to make 30 sound like it's old.
Right. But she's like, wait here. So I'm saying, well, listen, I've known you for quite some time now. I've known you for some time now. You know, I said, I've seen you in some bad stuff. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm just trying to help you think about it. So I said, it's now here it is. Hear me. I said, so is sex with women just that good?
Yes, it is.
Two males in the room, right?
I'm good.
All of them are like,
I'm good.
right? I said, so she was just like,
I'm good.
okay, let me just tell you like this. Is there a food? Now I'm putting you in our conversation because I need your feedback from this. And I'm gonna show you how lies play into this. She says she's gonna crack up. 'Cause I'm definitely not. I'm not gonna call your name. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna call your name.
Oh no.
Right? So she's like, have you ever had? Is there a food? If there's a food you don't like, would you eat it?
If it was good for you.
Nothing.
That's exactly what I said. I said if
don't
I
like
eat
stuffing?
it, it's good for me. I said
It's amazing.
there's not stuff that
Boy.
I said there's not stuff that is there food you're not gonna eat it. I said sometimes you have to do things that's not that you don't like because they're good for you.
I'm doing a week of that.
Right. So she said, no, you don't understand. If there's a food you don't like, well, I said, well, I'll give you an example. There are times when I become anemic, when my iron gets really low. I hate spinach, but it has a whole lot of iron in it. And if I need iron, I have to eat spinach. I hate spinach.
Really? This is so
I love
good.
Hate.
Spinach, if you southern cook it, it's good. If you just cooking it, no, it's
don't
not
work out.
good.
It don't work out when you
Talking
just
about
do
the
it.
leafy one or like the box one?
No, I'm talking about the canned deal. I'm talking about in the can. I'm not talking about like
Like Popeyes.
I'm not talking about the
I don't like the frozen
leaf.
You're talking about
I like the leaf. I can eat the leaf spinach.
Oh yeah, like the salad. I like that.
I love it.
I like regular spinach.
I like any kind of
Cooked
spinach. Spinach is just
spinach.
good.
If you don't do it right,
if you don't do it right, and Marine Corps
so
doesn't
I
do it right.
said so. There are things that I don't like, but I do them because I need them. I said, give you another example. When I was little, my granddaddy called me to the stove, and he had a big old Kool-Aid spoon, and he had a spoonful of oatmeal. And he said, eat this. And I said,
You don't like oatmeal?
I can't do it.
Oh, I don't like
So he said,
ain't no
oatmeal in
food
my
like
mouth.
that.
And he
Like
put this
what?
big old heaping spoon of oatmeal in my mouth. And I stood there
Turned
and
you off
stove
to
for
it.
about 20 minutes.
No, my grandma would
And
make
now the
me eat
spinach
chicken
collecting,
skin.
so it's getting worse. So now it started off like this. But now it's like, better not spit it out. It's like, granddaddy, you better not beat your eye. So I'm like, it's coming down my eyes. And it's like, I dare you to throw up. Right, so I had to choke this down. And I was like, we call it head shaker in my house. It was a head shaker. I was like, so needless to say, for the next 20 years, I did not have any oatmeal. When I got pregnant with Hannah, I was so hungry one day. And I had no money. And you know when you go in like the lounge, they had like, when they go in your little, whatever, the kitchen in your job, if y'all have it, they had tea and they had oatmeal. And I was pregnant. I was like, I just read the package. The thing say put water in it for microwave.
Warm water.
So
stuff.
I did that, but I did like 2 or 3 days of that, and for some reason,
Oatmeal became the bomb.
it was like I had to have oatmeal every day.
Yep.
After that. So, and then I started buying my own and keeping it at my desk because I didn't. And this is after a bad
it's good for you.
experience. You hear what I'm talking about? You see where I'm going? This is after a bad experience with oatmeal. I got to a point where I thought about what I needed, and what I needed was more than what I wanted. Was more important than what I wanted. And when I got what I needed, then everything else started getting into perspective. I probably shouldn't have used food because here you are, you preaching out. I said, no, I'm not trying to preach. But I'm just telling you, there's something. And just because you had a bad experience, I said, what happened to you to make you not want a man? Don't y'all want to know this? Yeah, this is something y'all want to know.
I don't understand.
You do too. What? And this is serious because
She said, wait a
I'm
minute.
going to show you how this comes in. And I was so angry by the time I got so angry.
Uh-oh.
By the time I got done with
I
this.
don't know. See, that,
What happened? Well, when I was in high school.
So always
You hear what I'm saying? So this person's in their 30s.
oh wow.
When I was in high school.
It's always high school.
Oh, I did.
High school's a horrible time.
Men, I've been there, done that, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, okay. Been there, done that. Okay, well, what was your been there, done that? Right?
She's over it. She's over it. Like, yeah, don't
Been there,
face
done
no
that.
I'm done.
You had experience where, you know, the young lady still has yet to be, I'll say this, she has yet to be penetrated
Oh.
by a man.
Well, that's the problem.
So this is
This is the part where you gotta do this. Drink your juice. We went time out.
I mean,
You went time out.
Hopefully I don't get too much on it.
she said to your face. But I mean,
That, nobody knows who you are.
God blesses her with a husband, and she
All right. Now
I don't know. A little bit of sin might be worth a pound of cure in this
Oh, boy, get out of here.
case. I'm just saying.
Well, let's talk
I'm just
about
saying.
it.
Some dude just
I want her to explain this to me. So I said, please tell me. I said, because
Send Robin.
one thing I do know, now that we in this conversation, because it's you know, the type of relationship we had, it was never like really getting, you know, I just needed to know. I said, if you talk to me, you tell me, let's work this out. Let's talk about it. Because I hate to see somebody who deserves better finish like this. I said, is this how you want to finish? This is how you want. This is really how you want to finish? Out here smoking and drinking, sleeping with women. That's what you think God has for you, especially knowing what you knew. Is that how you want to finish? Well, I never thought about it. I said, that's why God let you talk to me today, because now we're gonna think about it. Is this how you want to finish? So going back to it, I said, what's so good? Tell me what's really up. I don't know if I can have this conversation. You might as well. And I told me everything else. Let's talk about it. All right, you want to hear it? Yes, I want to hear it. So, well, back in high school, there was a young man, and she just never. She was really proud about being able to say she was a virgin. Very proud about me. I still got my big girl. I still got my this. I still got my that. So she was proud because a lot of girls her age were falling, but she was still. She used to hold in the church. She was still holding. Now this is a church girl, holding it up, holding it down. She said, I went to church, and there was this guy. And, you know, I wasn't perfect. I was doing some stuff. So this guy was like, "Have you ever done blah blah blah?" So she was like, "No." So she did the other stuff. She did the oral stuff.
she got the third.
She let him do that. So then after a couple of times, he said, "Okay."
Now it's your turn.
Now, since I did that, let me do this. Let me try this. So I got close, but she was like, oh, no, I don't want it because, now look, see how the enemy has already gotten her. I'll let you get this experience over here. I get you get that experience. But her mind was so twisted the way she knew, okay, I want to be a virgin. I want to play, I want to be on the fence. I want to be able to get that feeling, but I still want to be able to say I'm a virgin. So the guy, he was like, well, okay, I've humored you for a little while. My turn.
Yes.
He like,
It's time to cross over.
help me out. You gonna help me out? So whatever happened, and she wouldn't do it. She didn't do it. So needless to say, that relationship dropped off. And there was another guy who was bent on making sure when he realized that she was, you know, she looked like she might like other people, like her. He was bent on trying to prove that he can change her. He can turn her.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Take him back for the other team.
And that's a shame. That's a shame. So he was bent on that. So some things happened. She had some experiences. I said, so if you think that's all to it?
2 guys?
That's it? That's what I'm saying. I said, so that's all you that's your only reference? To make you turn away to something inordinate? You had two stints with 2 guys who sounded like they were kind of jerky a little bit.
A little bit.
So that's all you got? Well, no, I'm just saying, you know, I always had these feelings even when I was in high school, you know, because I wasn't like the other girls and.
No.
Okay, a lot of stuff cross your mind. People come up to you with drugs, they come up to you with everything, but because it was taboo. So all that to say, I was like, wait a minute. So you let the enemy